Hello everyone, I welcome you to my YouTube channel. Another insightful video in our 21 days graphic design challenge. So in this particular video, I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to design a book cover like what you see on your screen, and also how to place it on a mock-up like this. And so I want you to stay glued to this particular channel. I'm going to walk you through how I came up with the idea of this design concept. Just take your time and I'm going to walk you through, give you the resources that I use. Just stay glued to this channel, and if you like videos like this, don't forget to like, comment and share with others as well. And so without wasting my time, let's start. Okay, so what we have to do first is to create our size for the book. So you go to create new and come to the preset settings. Let's save it as book cover design, and then make sure the unit is on pixels and the width is going to be 1600. The height is going to be 2560. That is going to be the front cover of a book, not A4, and the resolution is 300. If you are designing for the purpose of printing it, you can make it CMYK because CMYK colors are good for printing. But if the person is posting it on Amazon or online or making it ebook to sell online, you can leave it on RGB. Then I think any other thing is okay. Then go ahead and click create, and there you go. So now you have your front cover. Now it is left for us to get the back cover as well as the spine. So we have the front, the back, and then the spine, where we have the title of the book and then also the name of the author. Now, how do we do that? So what you have to do is come to image. I want you to pay attention here, and then come to canvas size. We are learning different thing altogether. Come to canvas size, click on that, and this is going to pop up. Now make sure the pixels, the unit is on pixels. You can change it, but make sure it is on pixels. If yours is not there, change it to pixels. And then you could see your size is there, 1000 and 1600. Then the height is already there. Then come to the anchor. After the relative, you see the anchor here. All right. Make sure that your anchor, you see the arrow. One is pointing the right and this one pointing left. Make sure you click on the right. We want the left side to be the back. So click on this. Okay, so that this space will be left there. Down, you can come to canvas extension color. You can come and change the color. So click on it and then put in this color code 393E5E, 393E5E, and then you click on OK. And then now come to the width for the extension. If you multiply this 1600 by 2, you are going to get 3200. That will be the back. And then we want the spine, okay, where we will put in the name and then the title of the book. So the spine is 200 pixels. 1600 times 2, which is 3200, plus the spine, which is 200, which will give us 3400. So as you can see the calculation there, so you put in 3400 there, okay, which is the 1600 times 2 plus the spine. So if you're okay, click OK, and there you go. Then press on Ctrl 0 to zoom to fit. And here we want the spine. So this is what we will do. Come and open the background. Click to open the background, and then press on Ctrl J to copy this. And then now shift this. Make sure that the white cover starts with the edge of the design like this, and then the spine is going to be in the middle for you, and there you go. So this is the spine. So you have your front, and then you have your back as well as the spine. So take your time and make sure that you get this place correctly, because it is very, very important. Now when you are done, let's go ahead to bring in our images, the text, and there is also the concept. And so I want us to do something here before we proceed. We are going to select this particular layer, which is the layer 0, and go and select your rectangular marquee tool, and you're going to delete this part. Just be careful and make sure that you delete up to where the spine is, and then you delete that part. Make sure that you delete it very well. Okay, press Ctrl D to deselect. Now you can see the color is still there, so Ctrl Z to undo, go forward a bit and make sure that you delete it. Okay. All right. So make sure that you are doing the right thing. Control D to deselect. So you are going to get your spine like this. Then the next thing is you're going to add a background color to this. Okay, so I want you to pay attention. So go and add a solid color. Just don't forget, let's add it a solid color. And then put in this color code. Okay, 3938A5A. Don't forget that. And then drag it and bring it at the background. So it's going to set the same thing as tone as the background, so that you will get layer 1 like this, the front, and then you get this one as the back. All right, then let's select the layer 0 and bring in our image. So let's go to our resources, and we are bringing in this book cover picture. Okay, so let's drag it and bring it to Photoshop. Okay, and then position it here and make sure that press on Ctrl minus and then scale it so that it will fit the entire canvas, and then bring it down. I think this is okay. And then you can create a clipping mask so that it will be inside this particular layer so that it will not distract us. All right. Okay, so that is it. Okay, so after creating your clipping mask, I don't want the sky. The sky looks too whitish. Okay, so we are going to apply something we call replace the sky. The sky is not too brightened for me. So Photoshop 2021, if you are using Photoshop 2021, you have this feature. So come to edit and then come to sky replacement. So you have to pay attention and then position it. Okay, just if yours is facing or is on top of this, you can just click and drag it to this particular side. Okay, so you can see that the effect has been applied to the sky. So I don't want this particular color. So come and click here, the arrow showing down here, click on it, and you are going to get these features. Okay, so the features, these folders. So I want spectacular. So just open this and let's pick this and see. Once you see the changes there, if it is okay, we go ahead. Now let's apply this one too and see. Okay, so I think this too is not bad. So let's pick the first one. Probably let's pick this one and see. Okay, so we can actually use this one. All right, if we are okay. And then click OK. And there you go. So you will see that you have your sky replacement and that of your book cover. So we are going to select the sky replacement, select your book cover, and we are going to group them, Ctrl Gen to group, and right click, and now we are going to change it to smart object, convert to smart object. Click on that and it's going to be changed to smart object. After that, we are going to right click again and create a clipping mask so that it will still go back to the layer 1, or sorry, layer 0, and then right click again and now rasterize so that it gives us the access to edit. Control 0. Now I still see it too deep, too light, so let's apply a bit of levels to this particular image. So come to image, go to adjustment and come to levels. Okay, now with the levels, bring it here so that you see your effect. Now you can drag it to this side so you can see the brightness. Okay, so I think it's okay. Then let's bring this here so that it will be a bit of dipping. So you're going to have this, and then go ahead and click OK, which I think is okay. Then now we can now bring in our image, the image that I use. Now, because the design is about salvation, okay, so the book is all about the need for salvation. So I'm going to show you how I did this design. Okay, so I went to ChatGPT. So let's go to ChatGPT and show you something. So I came to ChatGPT and input in this particular prompt: hands crash earth globe. Now, the reason for this particular design is I wanted to create something that would depict the salvation of the world. So if you look at this, it says that the need for salvation in the contemporary world. So I needed a hand of God trying to save the world. It's not that he's crashing it. However, if you don't like the design concept, I added a lot of images like this or this. You can also add it up. Okay, so let's try this one and see if it will pick up. All right, so you can actually use this if you want. Okay, so that's why I brought in these two images. Now let's hide this. After that, I will use it and then we see the two. So let me bring this image of God saving the world. Okay, it's supposed not to be this. I needed the image, so this is like a hand of God saving the world. Now let me zoom in and then now reduce it, zoom out, and then double click to accept, and then right click this, rasterize, go and select your eraser tool. Okay, increase your brush. So let me select my eraser tool, then increase my brush. Now I'm going to brush the edges. I don't need the edges, so I will brush the edges and then go up and brush these edges so that it will blend with the background like this. Okay, then I'm going to create a clipping mask. Let me bring it here. I'm going to create a clipping mask so that it will be inside the front view. Okay, so let me position it like this. Okay, so we want to deepen this particular car over here. So go and select your rectangular tool and then draw a shape like this. Make sure that you change the color to black. Okay, and then go back and select your move to, right click it, rasterize it, go and select your eraser tool, and now we are going to brush the edge. Okay, so that the dark part is going to show. So just take your time. Okay, so I'm going to have this and then reduce the opacity. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to have something like this, which I think it's okay. And now let's bring in our text. All right, so bringing in our text, first let's bring in the forward. Okay, so the forward will be on top of the image, the front cover. So still we are using Monstrat control, and we are going to clear this and then make sure that you align it at the center here. The background of the design is very, very important. And then we are going to select the VA to 50 and change from bold to medium. We are going to change the size to 10. Very good. And then bring it up a bit. And then we are going to copy this. And this is going to be this one, the need for, and we leave it. So the salvation, we are going to highlight more on that. So the need for, just as you can see from here, the need for. Okay, so let me go to Photoshop. Okay, then let's go for bold, and now let's pick a size of 18. Okay, and let me position it here. And then now I'm going to copy this, and this is going to be salvation. Now the font that I use is Impact, this font, because I needed a font that is very bold enough, so I pick Impact, something like this, and make sure that the VA will be -25. Now what I did is the T, I cleared off the T. Okay, and I brought in this design, so this cross. Okay, then I double clicked it, rasterize it, go and select your magic word tool and click on the white part, delete it, and click here to delete. Click this side and delete. Okay, and now Control D to deselect. Go and select your move tool, and now you can resize and then bring it at where the T was. And now we are going to add what we called color overlay. Now the color overlay, make sure we select white so that it will be the same as this. All right, then let me bring it here. Okay, so I'm going to close up this, good, so that it will blend with it. So let me position it like this, which I think is beautiful. just as you can see this one. Okay, so just something to be sure of what you are doing. Now make sure that everything that you are doing to is also aligned. Okay, is also aligned. And then bring this down. You can even make sure that this aligns with this. All right, then now you are going to copy this, and this is going to be in contemporary world. And then now let me position it here. Make sure that it is aligned with this one too. So align. Alignment in design is very, very, very important. Okay, then we are going to add a gradient color to this to make sure that this pops up a bit. Okay, now if you want the darkest part to also show, you can just highlight it, okay, or increase it, and then increase the opacity so that it will be a bit darker. Okay, so Control 0, and now here you go. And then now let's bring this image down a bit. Powerful. And then now what we are going to do is we are going to copy the forward again, and this is going to be the subtitle of the book, which is Guide to Determine Whether You Are Saved or Not. Okay, so let me, great, this is powerful. Highlight it, we are okay. So just as you know, okay, now you could see that over here I made it 2. So this is Guide to Determine Whether You Are Once Saved Forever or Not. Okay, which is almost the same. So I'm going to highlight this like this. So you are going to get something like this. So let me take off the brackets. Okay, and then this is going to be semi-bold. Now I'm going to make this 14. Position it here. Copy this, and this is going to be the name of the author, which is Dennis J.K. Sapon. I want you to take your time very well to do this, and this can be 12. Okay, then we are going to add a bit of style to this. So we are going to draw a line, something like this, then copy, click on this side and drag it down, and I'm going to select this, select the guide, make sure that everything is aligned, select in the contemporary. So let me zoom to fit. Select the JK, select the forward, align it, perfect. So then position it somewhere here. Okay, and then select the need, select the salvation, and bring it closer like this. Excellent. So this is it. Let me bring in the rectangle that I drew. I think let me bring it on top of the work. Okay, so like this. Okay, so I'm going to have something like this, yeah. And then let me bring this up. Then let me bring this up a bit. Okay, so that it will just throw more light on the earth. Okay, now that is it. So this is it. So this is the front cover. Okay, so you can bring the name down. And then also if you want to change this, so let's hide this. Let's hide the sky, and then let's bring in, you remember this image. If you want to use this too, that is also excellent, and I think it even matches with it. So that's it. So you can apply a gradient color on this so that so you can make here either black, okay, and then you can make here white, okay, yeah, something like this. Yes, so I think this is perfect. Okay, I think it's okay if that is what you want. Now we have to create a clipping mask so that we'll see the entire spine. Okay, so let me position it somewhere. Okay, which I think is perfect. So this is excellent. So the need for salvation in the contemporary world. Okay, so perfect. I like this. Guide to determine whether you are saved or not. So that's the name. Okay, and then now let's now design the back. Now designing the back is very simple. So the first we brought in about the author, and then we designed the about the book as well. So let's do that one. It's very simple. So let's bring in our ruler, because in this case ruler is very, very important. And then bring in my rectangular shape, which I change it to white like that. But then let's change the background, okay, of this shape. So I'm going to cover the spine. Okay, I'm going to cover the spine. So something like this. So I've covered the spine and change this color. Okay, let's add solid color. And then don't forget we had, so we are adding a color overlay. So with this, we are changing the color to this. Don't forget that. Okay, now you can even deepen it. Okay, you can deepen it. Okay, so we can have something like this. And then let's bring in this, copy. Okay, so let me select the back. However, you can change the color. I see it to be too dark. Okay, so let's pick something like ash like this. Okay, so I think this is okay. You can even check the color code 1D150E. So it seems the entire design has changed, which I think I like this one. So select, so after that you choose the two. If you are okay with this one, then you go ahead and use it. And this is going to be about the altar. So if you check it well, I did some magic. Let's Control plus. After selecting this, copy this one, come to the layer side, then select the copied one. Now let's try to do some groupings here. Okay, now I think this black and white thing is, it's not nice to me. I don't know. So let me pick different color and see. Okay, and then let me pick here, kind of, good. I think this is okay. So just play along. Okay, so I think this is okay. Then now I'm going to copy. We have copied this already. So now let's select the forward, select the guide. Now I want us to group them, group the front. Okay, let's group everything and name it front. Okay, so yeah, select this one, select this, select, I think, select this one. Now I think, yeah, that's it. Control, and then let me bring it down. Okay, then this is going to be front. That's it. It's going to be front. So that's it. It's going to be the front. Now here is going to be the back. Grouping is very, very important. And now, so we are going to, change this color to, let's pick a yellow color like this, and then bring it forward a bit, and then bring it down. Okay, so just something like this, just to create, be creative. I don't want it to be raw. Okay, and then now I'm going to copy about the altar, this one, copy it and bring it to Photoshop, and then now bring it on top of everything. And then let's go to and change it to black. Okay, so we are going to have this. Now I think this is too big, so I can even reduce it. Yeah, can reduce it. And then pick the white as well. Yeah, so we are going to have this. And then align about the altar. Okay, and then go for the yellow one, drop it up, and then bring it here. So there you go. You're going to have this. And then now what is left is, you can see about the altar. So we are going to copy and paste everything. Okay, so we are going to copy from this side up to here. Now I'm going to show you how you can paste it. Now select it, and then now you can start drag. Okay, drag it to this part. Okay, I think this part is okay. And then align it at the left. Make sure that you deselect the TT. Change it to regular. Your color should be white. And then the font is, let's pick 9, and then paste it. Okay, so I'm going to have this. And now align it, just press on Ctrl A and come to paragraph. And in the paragraph, select this so that you align everything over here. So I think 10 is too small, so I pick 12, which I think is okay. So let's pick 11 rather. Okay, so I'm going to have something like this, and then full stop. Next is go and select your move tool. We are going to copy this again and go back. We're going to copy this. I think we have to copy all of this. So we are done. Let's copy it and paste it, drag it down, which I think this is okay. So you could see everything is done. So we are done with the about the book. Then we are going to copy the same thing. Okay, copy. But before that, let's click on the shape tool. We are going to draw a rectangle, which is going to be the photo of the altar. Okay, make sure you align it perfectly like this. And then let me resize it. Double click it, go back to your resources and bring in this photo. Resize it, bring it here, double click, and then rasterize it. Sorry, create a clipping mask. It's too big, so let me resize it, something like this. Perfect. And now let me go back and copy this about the altar. I think let me change the black to brown, which is pick the background color. Okay, and I don't need this. Let me copy. Just take your time and do it. So copy this one as well. About the altar, let's copy this and copy this. Copy about the altar, and then Ctrl J, drag it and bring it here. And this is going to be about the altar. Okay, so make sure it is aligned like this, and then select the white and then drag it here. Select this one too and drag it out. So just bring it back, and this is going to be about the altar. Let's go and copy. So we are doing copy and paste throughout. Okay, so paste it. Okay, so let's leave the column there. Perfect. So let's leave it like this. And then let's copy this again. Double click and let's resize this. All right, let's bring this here. Okay, and this is going to be, now if you check here, it has to be aligned with the image. Okay, so let's copy about the Dennis up to this point, and if anything we can do changes to it. Let's paste it. Okay, so let me bring it up here. Good. So you could see that it ended at guide. So they ended at teacher, mentor, and guide. So let's check it. Teacher, mentor, and guide. Then let's copy it from 2. Okay, just take your time. Copy it. Copy this and bring it somewhere here. Make sure it is aligned very well. Good. Double click it and drag it. Make sure it is also aligned and paste. Yes, so bring it here. Press OK. Then we are going to copy, and this is going to be the last one. Copy the whole of this and bring it, come and paste it. So I think Ghana. So let me go back and see. I think I can leave it at Ghana. Okay, I think it's okay. Then now let's Control 0. I want us to shift. Let's lock this, lock it, and then let's select. Okay, so let's lock this one, the front. Let's lock it, lock it, so that it helps us to avoid movements. Okay, so let's select this. Okay, so let's lock this as well, and then now let's select everything here, shift it up. I want you to take your time very well. Very well. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let me bring it down. Let me shift it up there. Okay. Yeah. So double click this and bring it somewhere here. I think this is okay. Yeah. So you can just leave it to Ghana. Okay. So this is just an experiment or a design for us to learn something. Okay. Also, you can just double click and bring this here. I think the spacing between them is too much. Okay. And so you can delete this part. Okay, so that let me see. So delete. Okay, so let me come down and then delete this. Yeah, so that you'll be left with 2 and bring it here. Yes, and then select this. Go and select your shape tool. Then select this one as well. Bring it here. Perfect. So you can even expand this. Okay, and then bring this one up, and then select everything, shift it up, and then bring this up, bring this one to up. And better still if you want to continue, but I think you have to leave it. Okay, all right, so let's select everything here, Control J, and this is going to be back. Okay, back. So the back of the design. Control 0 to zoom to fit, and there you go. Okay, so if you want it this way, or if you want the world to show up, that one, I think you can go ahead and open the bar, the front, and hide this. Possibly if you don't want it, you can hide it and then open this up. Okay, and then let me bring this one down a bit, and then this one is going to the back. Okay, let's select the back. We've locked the background, so let's go and open it. I think let's open it. Let's open it. Okay, so let me close it and see. All right, and then let me select this. Okay, yeah, and then change the color, and then let's pick this. Okay, and then you can deepen it. I think you can pick this color. Yeah, then okay, you just have to play along and choose the one that you think it's okay for you. All right, now as you are done with the design, what is left for us now? If you want to also maintain this one, you can even change the color of the gradient. Okay, and go for gold color. Okay, now the color code is FFF, is white, and then the second one you can pick FFE51E as yellow color. Press OK, and there you go. If that is if you want to maintain the color like this. Okay, anyhow you come about with it, okay. Then what is left is for us to type in for our spine. Okay, so you click on the spine, and then let's hide the spine. If you hide the spine, you will see it here. Okay, so go and select your text tool, and this is going to be the same title, The Need for Salvation in the Contemporary World. Okay, so let's go back and select let's copy this. Let's copy everything. Yeah, the need. So I'm going to give you the text and everything. Come to Photoshop and then paste it. Go and select your character. Okay, like this. we want extra bold, go and select your move tool, and then once you try to expand, right click and come and select rotate 90 degrees clockwise. Okay, so to have something like that. Okay, and then there you go. Then activate your spine, change the color of the text to, let's pick black, something like this. I think it's perfect. And then let's pick 16. Okay, let's select this and align it. Let's align it. Good. I think this is perfect. Okay, so if you want to add the name of the altar, you can go ahead. So let me show you how we did it. So we shift this up a bit, okay, then resize it. So let's resize it to 14, which I think is okay, and then make sure that it's aligned here. Okay, your alignment is very, very important. And then go and select your shape tool, and now you can draw a shape like this. Alignment is very, very important. And then change this to, let's pick this, Control plus to zoom in. And now I'm going to select the spine and align this. Okay, alignment is very, very important. And now I'm going to copy this, Control J, bring it here, and then bring it on top. Copy this, and this is going to be the name of the altar. So the name is here, Control. So let's copy it. So everything is copy and paste throughout. Okay, so let me bring it, the name here, resize it, all right, and change the color to white to be visible enough, and align it. Okay, align it. All right, Control 0 to zoom to fit, and there you go. Now you are done with your design. So we have designed two things in one video. Okay, so whichever way or whichever design that you like. So once you are done, let's learn how to place it on a mock-up. Placing it on a mock-up is just a way to showcase to your client that indeed this is how the final book is going to be if they are printed out, or if it is printed out. So we don't need this. I think I need to align this, select the name, and then shift it down a bit. Yeah, which I think it's perfectly okay. All right, then let me select the back. Okay, so that's it. Let me select the back and then bring it down like this, and then you can align it to see. Let's align it to see, which I think is perfect. Let me bring the forward down, and then let me bring this down a bit. Great. Let me select this and bring it up a bit and reduce this. Okay, we are good to go. All right, then you can even reduce this. It seems too big for me. Okay, we can reduce it. Yeah, then I think we are done. So we have to save our work first. This is how we are going to place it on a mockup. So save your work, go to file, go to export. I've taught you how to save it, and then you can change it to excellent or great. Better still, if you don't want this black thing, you can just click it and it will be like this, which I don't think is okay. Which to me, I think it's okay. Then go and save. Let's save our work. And then we have named it book cover design. So let's save it there. And then I'm going to give you the mockup. Okay, the mockup is also in the resources. Download them and use it. So let's go and open the mockup. So this is the mockup. Okay, so you double click and it's going to be open for you to use your work. Now click on the front page, then come to the thumbnail here, double click, and click on the first layer. Okay, then go back to your design, and then we are bringing in the design that we did, this one. Drag it and bring it here, and then now make sure that it fits the entire space. Okay, then we are going to make sure the front, only the front cover shows like this. All right, double click to accept. I think then let's bring it up a bit. So this is perfect. Then click here to close it, and it's going to appear here. That's the first front. Then let's close it. Let's go to the back. Double click on the first thumbnail, then bring in the same design again, enlarge it, making sure that it fits the entire canvas. Double click it, and now let me drag it. Very good. So that is it. Then close it, and there you go. And then it's left with a spine. Okay, so open the front, and then this is the spine. So the spine is inside the front. Double click, and you are dragging in the same design, and there you go. So you are going to make sure that it fits. There you go. And then close it up. That is it. So once you send this mock-up to any client, the person is going to have a full view of how the book is going to be in real world. So when you are done, save it. Okay, let's go to save a copy, change it to JPEG, go to books, and now I'm replacing it with this. Double click, make sure it is 12, which usually you know how to do it. And there you go. Let's open it up to see our work. So I really like the design. Please take your time and make sure that you do the two. Anyhow you do it, I will wait for you. If you like videos like this, don't forget to comment and subscribe to join this amazing family. Let me see you in the next video. Bye.